I'm so on the fence of streaming today. Tired and I hurt. I didn't get home last night till almost 4. All right. We're not good for this. Yeah. Thought I'd originally logged out there. Played a little bit yesterday. Sold all my shit and bought armor. That's about it though. Nothing special. Come on. Guess I can't double click the fast travel anymore.
Jesus Christ be praised. Go.
And my horse now has a blanket on it. You know?
Whoa.
This is not how you get out of town. Hey, Rummy.
Go. Go. Die.
I just rode through where I was supposed to be.
Quick.
I think that's what my camera stops to look at. Okay.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Good day to you.
Good to see you.
There's in there.
You're Christian of Pisek?
I am? What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
I'll help, I guess.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right.
No orgies.
Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk
I have
somewhere
no
in
idea.
private.
Not to knock it or anything. It's just not anything I'm interested in. Or I don't care in it or not. Like, I'm not actively looking for orgies.
Careful!
Eh. I don't know that I look into it that much.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point.
I think I just don't
like
care
that.
one way or
We
the
know
other.
for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is.
Okay.
First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus
I like how
on
you said
one
we needed to
particular
talk in
day.
private.
For
And
example,
we were in his
the
room
other
by
day,
himself.
on the
privately.
Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or...
Well, their
Well,
first
you'll
game
hear
was a
yourself. You
Kickstarter
should
game.
pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samco. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samco's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the
A lot of
3
good
ships
games have
mined
come
on
out
the
of
Feast of St.
Kickstarter.
Petronilla, return to me.
A lot of shit's
We'll
come out
compare
of it
that
too,
number to
but
the entry in the mine book. And
a lot
don't
of good
forget,
stuff.
don't draw attention.
Okay, find out about oh man, I'm seriously just not feeling like streaming today. But I've got to get more time in on this game. I didn't stream yesterday because I got off work at like an hour after I usually do. Let's just see. There's nobody here. Is there a hole? Might be. Might be in a mine though, and I don't know where the interest of the mine is, so. Oh wait, former fret. You're one of them.
You're the head foreman here?
And who are you? You have no business here.
Henry, I have a letter from Sir Christian. I'm a student. I'm writing about the life of miners.
As if anyone cares. They call me Thet. Head Gaffer Thet. If I have any questions, ask away and don't keep me waiting.
How many miners are you in charge of?
Oh, you know, Sonny, that depends. Every crew has a gaffer, a foreman. He hires men as necessary. There are 3 crews in the pits now, so I reckon there's about 30 pitmen just there.
How much ore do you extract in a day?
It's a little different every day. It depends on the rock they're hewing, if it's soft or hard. Sometimes it's 50 calves, sometimes 70.
How much was extracted on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Well, fuck. It's interesting you should ask about that particular day. I actually know that one exactly. It was a lovely 90 calves. The most in a really long time.
How much do the miners earn?
I pay them half a groschen for every full calf. The more calves of ore they bring out by, the more groschen they get. If they happen to be hewing soft rock with less silver, I give them some extra chink from the yield, so they earn roughly the same.
What does a head foreman actually do?
What do
Half a
you think?
groschen.
I give orders to all the yakkers in the pit and in the shafts. They call me Master, and they're proper respectful, because I'm the one who doles them out the chink for what they hew. I also keep the records, check the counts, and keep the coffers for the yield.
Pretty much what it sounds like. Fuck that. This is okay. Yeah, I must need to get into the hunting. Oh, here we go. Oh, that looks like a big hole. There's not even a ladder. How do we get into them? No idea what the fuck that structure is. Door you can't open. No. More just set pieces.
Do you think?
God, no! That's not what I meant at all.
Oh. I'm not sure. Wow, is there an entrance to this mine that I'm just not seeing? Wait, there it is. It doesn't give the icon for it. I found it. See, there's usually there's an icon for it, and it wasn't popping.
I'm sorry.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're queuing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gav, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Queuing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stythe.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Night, night.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stythe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Take care.
Okay. Why do we care about this again? I've already forgotten why we're doing this.
I'm sorry.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't it take no like? And now, I can't forgive myself.
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad.
Okay.
Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask that
gold,
you bless me brother
silver,
who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May
Christ.
your holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord
Bring
declared
his
unto
soul
Mary,
to eternal
and she
glory
conceived the
through
Holy
our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Hail
Saviour
Mary.
and Redeemer,
And Mary said,
Jesus Christ.
Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
If you say so, Mara.
Okay. So lost in here. Turn back there. There's a lot of water. Oh, you don't even need to come down this far. Where's this last dude?
Oh, excuse me.
Am I gonna need a map. I'm definitely not sure how the fuck I'm ever gonna get out of here.
Oh, excuse me.
This is terrible. How the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Wait, did I just go in circles? Oh my god, how the fuck? How the hell am I supposed to get all the way over there? Wait, need duck.
Excuse me.
Well, I just got out of the mine. Maybe the last guy's not in the mine?
Oh, what a nice day.
Oh, he's not.
Aye, I am. Who's that? Stuart Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for a gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but miners rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Alright, gotta play him dice.
All right. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. At first.
You're playing for the first time.
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
He's gonna win on like the first try. Why do you only keep one?
Five and a 1. I threw 3 2s, but I took a 1 and threw again. But then he got 2 1s and a 6. That's what I
Aren't those
call
dice
I can
sad that
die
you're just
in
letting them
peace. I've
sit there?
truly seen everything.
I did not mean to score and pass, so.
Here.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
Wonderful. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even...
Jinx bad. He probably makes more money playing dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
My audio is messed up. I keep trying to alt tab it, but it's doing the stupid echo shit again.
How many corals did you mine on?
It's acting like I'm in the mine.
The Feast of St. Petronilla.
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
Let's just go ahead and...
Come to Papa. I won.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
Yeah, I think I might save that fix. Yeah. Gonna be annoying as shit. Fix. Cloud save, man. Likes to just hang at 100%. I'll be here. Let's do this. Why is there a hired hand sleeping in his attic? Will they just sleep in the attic?
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportion. And Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Isn't Sigismund's or whatever like scraping off the top?
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more. But carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Really? You're gonna make me go back in that damn mine. Oh. One guy's already out, right? Hey. Who's K? You're K. Hey, it's nighttime and they're all out.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write anything in the book myself. And Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? And say they like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that.
Don't want to be intimidating. What's the crown and heart again?
Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after.
This guy cracked over one little like, holy shit. Don't trust these fucking reminders with any kind of like secret.
No.
Holy God. Like he's immediately, I don't know. I don't handle any of it. Very first like line. And he's like, oh, okay. Didn't even threaten him. Smooth tongue or not, that's a little wild.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Huh. So is this how we're gonna get what's his name out of trouble? Prove that Vavak embezzling silver, stealing from Sigismund, which means he'll hang for that.
How long has this been going on?
several months.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
That's not good.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Okay. Well, you're definitely silent because you're asleep. These guys don't even get up. All right, I think Jay is still in. We get lost again in this. Going the right way. Nope. Wait, is he up? If he's damn it, if he's up, he's not in the mine. Are you serious? Can I fast travel out of this place? No, I can't. I can indoor. And I really should have marked the exit because I gotta get out of here. All right, you're back. Okay.
Careful.
Where'd he go? Sleeping outside, I bet. Okay. No, it's former front. Sorry, I'm trying to take.
A word, Foreman.
What is it this time, bookworm?
I died.
Some Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one that's committing fraud.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla. You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads. And they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around?
Yes. Yes, they did.
You know, I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You're under my protection. We want that? I don't know that I want to be responsible. You're just a small fry.
You have nothing to fear. You're under my protection, and nothing will happen to you. I'll deal with anyone who wants to harm you. Believe me.
Oi, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works...
Perhaps there's not a little
came
more
to me.
pushback.
He said someone wanted to talk to me.
I know
One of
there's
them.
skill checks,
So
but
I met
you would
this
think
fella
the
in
dialogue
tavern in
would
Gund,
go a
and
little
he
bit
told
first.
me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. And there was nothing I could do.
An accident?
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
Hold on. So the dude that was trying to extort the other guy in town, which I've already forgotten his name. Vivek is the guy that was doing it. He's the mint man, and he's been stealing, like, say Culvers. I don't. Anyway, so he's been stealing that to get rich off Sigismund's money, which is definitely against the law, capital crime. But he paid off all these dudes. So wouldn't all these guys swing for that too?
He never told
Like,
me his name.
aren't they all
even when I asked?
trouble?
He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Yes, all that is right. So all these motherfuckers are getting ready to like get hung. And Henry over here is like, don't worry, I'll protect you. I guess since he's got an axe to grind against Sigismund. I don't like how we've said that we'll protect them. I should be going, yeah, y'all bitches are gonna swing, but there hasn't been an option for that. And it's got good options. But I guess it's either swing or fall down a mine shaft if you don't get along with it. Yeah, I mean, that would be extortion, I guess.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the Yakkers and for Herman.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Well, that's what Valo was just saying. They'll fall down a shaft if they say anything. They'll just say you were drunk, which I guess in this day, I mean, who the fuck's not gonna believe that? Not like you got a cell phone. I wonder how many people died back then because of shit like that. You know? Like, damn. I never thought about it that way. Because, you know, we have the luxury of surveillance and stuff. Back then, somebody, when you walk out to go take a shit, somebody stab you in the neck and then fucking done.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
We're going back to Chris Christopherson. Chris Christopherson? I don't know what his name is. He's still sleeping.
Oh, let me sleep.
Ugh, stop that.
Well, why? He's got some hairy pits. All right, Christian of Pisek. Pisek? What the fuck?
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported calves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
But my gear is charismatic. My plate armor, I have perks that gives my plate armor charisma. But I'm gonna have to like go back to noble rag. How I feel about that. I don't need to. Taking a break from Mogtomes? Oh, I didn't even know Mogtomes is out. Is there another patch coming soon?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Will do. Oh yeah. Forgot. Can't fast travel in a house. It honestly should be fun, but you know, whatever. Let me sleep. Now I can. No, not here. Now I can fast travel. What? I'll see. Wait till daytime. Is there? There's a pub here. Can I sleep on the grass or something? I'm actually about to pass out. Going back. Uh-oh.
Hey, unless you want to end up the same way. You swine!
You were saying? You guys like you swan. And then Insta does. Only 26 groschen. Nobody has money. Why is everybody so broke? I don't remember where my room is here. Outside to get to room here. No. There. Walked right past it. Here we go. Why did I go outside again? I know I can't get up or get down. Adder, get out of the way. Oh, don't stir the pot. I need a spoon. And Okay, we've eaten. Or should we get to go interrogate?
I'm always glad. Right? Praised.
Good to see you, friend.
Where is it? I'm in a private area. It was not in there anyway. Like, down here.
Greetings.
Oh wait, wait, what am I doing? I need to get my outfit. I forgot about that. We need to look like a noble. I don't know that I have that gear on me. Uh-oh. I may have left the Devil's Den too early because I don't have stuff. There's a bed here. Where's the marker? What the fuck? You not know why all the flag. That's the flag behind the.
Christ! Greetings to you.
Where's the innkeep?
Where can I? You can sleep above the shed. There's a ladder leading up there, and there's.
Sleep above the shed.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
That in. It doesn't have a chest though. It's not. Good chest. All right, we're gonna go back to Devil's Den. I forgot all about the noble thing. Actually, I should probably run back to town because I don't even know that I have noble fire anymore. We're backsliding. All right, I gotta pee.
Greetings.
God bless you.
Hail.
be done with you in a flash.
That's mad.
Don't
Why'd
hit
he
him.
do it?
Take that. I'll rip your ass open.
Damn, I got worried there for a minute. I thought I was, I thought I was getting attacked. I could hear my game making noise. I was using the bathroom. I was afraid I had died in my fast travel. There's a Taylor like right behind me.
Rain or shine, our wares are fine.
But you don't. You're a traitor. You're not treating me.
Are you in need of something?
Too early?
Pies like no other. Melt.
Hmm. Where the fuck am I? I'm trying to remember where I am. I need to hit the clear chest.
Come and take a look. Quality good.
Service is kind of slow today.
And I guess I have to go get laundered, right? Does the Nimrod coat count as gorgeous? Or do I need to just buy some? Just buy some shit. I don't remember what happened to my other.
I apologize.
Excuse me.
We gotta go get dudded up here. Just gonna buy a whole nother set of beer. Kidding.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
Come closer. Careful.
Guess I should have passed. Where is a good take? Do one around the corner here. If they're open. That's the Taylor that's broken.
Happens. Just
That
watch where you're going next
that
time.
door stays locked.
Good day to you. What do you need, my friend? I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, I'm naked. I didn't realize. So naked. All right. We want more charisma. I don't want that with people. There's something idiots. We're gonna have. It didn't care. Harder who. Oh, he doesn't sell shoes.
Thank you, and take care.
Okay. I need to go visit the cobbler and get a bath.
You can't just stroll around here without
Hello, cobbler. I need some shoes.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
What do you have for sale?
Noble gloves. Need some green gloves that match my stripe in my pants. Or we can get the plum route. Shoes. Go with some noble boots.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Looking kind of iffy. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. When you go hit the bat. Don't rain on it.
You're always welcome.
I apologize.
Wait. Oh, that's travel point. Yeah. Wait, no, it's not. Why do I keep thinking the bathhouse is over there? Down here. I repeatedly think it's in the wrong. I still think the bathhouse should have had a fast travel point, and it should be Henry's like stomping.
Tankard of ale, thanks.
Christ, pardon me.
Need a girl. Where's the vendor? There you are. Betty.
What can I do for you, sir?
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
And what are you interested in, sir?
Pussy.
Do you have some pretty girl here who could keep me company?
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
I just want to know how many. That's a lot of hours. Henry's got a lot of stamina.
That was a lot better than washing clothes. Anyway, I'll be going. I have work to do. I apologize.
Not who we were hoping to get, but I mean, all right. All right, we should be officially clean. Be looking very spiffy. I don't know if Spurs messed something out. They're muddy though, so because in this game you can't not be muddy. How the fuck you manage? Now watch me get attacked. What? Why did Henry just do that? Ambush. All right. What do we need to do? We need to look around and talk to. I just stepped in cow shit or horse shit. Dirty again.
At your service, sir.
I apologize.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher, we scrush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal in till the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can you complain at all, sir? We get a nice pile of chink from the yield, and we're dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke and he pays us well.
Why is
what
the
I've heard
audio
from the other
echoing? I haven't been in a tunnel
it's
this
a lot
time.
worse elsewhere, like.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Why does that
Nothing.
happening?
Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here, in our smelter, that would mean some of our lads are involved, and you get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise. Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
He commented my clothes. I'm very
Scallis,
plumb.
you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter, but I'm not selling any.
I just want to look.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
All right.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here.
The corf, the quintal.
Up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
Liar.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
God be with you, Goodman.
All right,
Don't
I'm
forget,
gonna go
there are
refresh my
limits to
drink.
permission. And above all,
I
mind
have
you
been
don't
like
have an accident.
chugging water.
Smelters are dangerous places. I wish you a blessed evening.
We're gonna sit with these guys for a minute, and I'm gonna go get her. Oh. Oh. You're back.
Aye, coming right up. God, what for? I'm at your service, sir.
Greetings.
Same to you.
At your service, sir. Jesus Christ be praised. Greetings to you, friend.
I'll be right there.
God bless. Same to you.
Okay. Have more discussions and stuff with people. Now we can go ahead and go look at the mine, yeah? Know what he said? Like we got the seal. Oh yeah. What?
Are you the fella they call Shima?
Oh no, it's
you?
Cope. Damn it.
Henry. Sir Christian of Pisek sent me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you?
I'm interested in the operations of the smelter.
What would you like to know?
What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter,
We ask everybody their job.
ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Bloody miracle, right? Horse shit. It's an awful, filthy fucking graft for a few miserable groschen. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I've a family, and they don't ask me what I really want.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heaps of ore back and forth. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you cough your soul out after the shift is over. We'll all be crippled wrecks in a few years.
That sounds awful.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better anywhere else.
What happens to the silver from the smelting works?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the works who checks the purity.
Oh. Purity check.
Does any silver go missing from here, by any chance?
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
You know, I could easily talk my way out of this. This dude's got family support.
You should trust me, because it could pay off.
All right, I'll take it. Listen up then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Keep a weapon close. I was told not to use it. We still have to look like a nobleman? I'll put my plate back on. Unless it's kept under lock and key.
Did you lose something here in the daytime? Or what are you looking for here?
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down.
Uh-oh. You'll all die.
Let's do it then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
My dog's not with me.
Oh, a tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? You're a dead man.
Oh.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I hit the wrong button.
You won't get me.
Thing's a little nary. One slice. So bad. He had more groshens on him than like most people. Definitely guilty. Spill the
Now,
beans.
Spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threats.
Oof.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there?
Yeah, I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Damn, I'm cold.
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
For King Wenceslas.
For King Wenceslas? He may be in captivity, but he won't be there forever. He doesn't deserve to be robbed.
That sounds like a noble cause. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please?
Yeah.
I know I wanted to, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
All right, you can go.
Thank you.
I'll let him go.
I'll never forget this. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear.
Ooh, that might
You're a
come
good,
back and help me
merciful
later.
man.
I don't know.
God be with you.
First game did shit like that. Or if you didn't kill him or whatever, they'd come and give you money or armor or something. How you doing, baby? Why? What are you leveling it for anyway? You have a reason to? Oh.
Quick!
Matt's cap was my big goal, so now it's just kind of whatever. You could always grind for a relic.
Whoa!
Had to find a way in. I didn't even know you had a relic. Dang, that's a good deal. How do I get in here? Well, I'm gonna wait till daytime just because I can't fucking see. Oh. Random ass wild dog. He just ran away. Oh, I got him. All right. So where the fuck is the entrance? Am I not supposed to go in this thing? Oh, it's not. It's further down the road. Oh my god. Whole area. a private area. Am I supposed to be hiding around here? What are we looking for? Find the secret map. I don't think it's gonna be these little hovels. Hovel.
What?
What?
Now he's naked. There's a forge. Oh. Oh. Something's here. Gotta figure out how to get in. Only one guard and he was at a camp. Oh, apparently 2 guards.
There you are, you... That's quite enough!
For glory and carnage, die!
Fucker!
What do you got? You had some money on you. Oh, why do I stink? What did I do to deserve this stench? Did the other guy run away?
Ah, there you are, you whore son. You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Bro has got balls of steel.
I yield! Mercy!
That echo is still there. We're gonna fix the echo. I wonder what keeps causing it. It's anytime that I go in any area that has an echo, if there's dialogue there, then all character dialogue gets stuck and on that. What was up? Oh, is this it? Argo. Still a horse.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come
What the hell?
for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations.
Henry is fucking
His wife
creepy.
and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now,
Look at this.
Super? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
You'll be the one screaming.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
Whoa. They did that thing where they're already like attacking me when I was in a cutscene.
Show what you're made of. Bad luck.
Well, that happened. Oh, what is this?
Have you had enough, Buresh?
I'm still creepy.
Mercy. For Christ's sake, mercy.
Underground,
Those
no one will
eyes.
hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mintmaster he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
That would be...
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mintmaster free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's
I don't know what's up
expense.
with this cave and
when
the
somebody
lighting,
got
but
cold feet,
everybody's eyes are fucked up.
we took care of him.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted, undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with
Still
it?
stolen,
used to
buddy.
mint-
Genuine. I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dyes. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence.
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear that. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else.
Oh,
I'll
you
be on my
liar.
way. I won't say it was nice to meet
I couldn't
you,
snake tongue him.
because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later, we'll get out of here. Where did you come from?
Put that away!
Before you get in trouble. You'd better go before the guards find you. Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards?
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
They're
Get
dead.
out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now. Heading somewhere far, far away.
What?
I came to get evidence against Vavak. And I've got it. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
You just wanted the books, right? Well then go. Leave us here.
We can't just walk away.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone,
then we could... What do you think?
You could leave.
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Bye, guys. I'm not picking up every individual groschen in here. Look at that. That's out. Trying to rob somebody. Not sure who I robbed. Can't fast travel because I'm trespassing. Okay. Make sure we're pointing the right way. We are not.
Quick!
Apparently I still smell like shit.
Quick! Die! Quick! Go! Quick! Go! Yeah! Wait! Wait!
Don't throw me.
Quick! Quick!
Take a left. Thanks for food.
Quick!
Whoa.
Watch where you're going!
What?
Excuse me.
Is there a get the smell off me bucket? I don't need that affecting my charisma. Oh, like shit. Then we're gonna turn this in to this guy and then call it a night.
I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards, so I killed them.
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to be expected someone would be guarding the secret mint.
I forgot I wasn't supposed to go
I
anyway.
hope that's all that happened.
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable and we made a deal.
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner?
Vavat locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster.
Yeah.
Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave me the die.
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Baresh told you at the Mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vivak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people, if you take my meaning.
Who do you mean?
Maybe, for instance, you? Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
Ooh.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Baresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruthard?
Do me a favor. Ruthard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, eh?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do it.
Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
All right, we're gonna stop here. We just completed that quest. Is he really getting on to me? We're gonna save and quit here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry it's short. Sorry I'm super fucking tired. It's gonna be a week. Just all it is. Work's been rough. Hopefully we'll catch up on sleep this weekend. 110. Oh damn. And we'll be playing Monster Hunter Friday. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Night everybody.